Cygames held a tech conference last weekend which revealed new footage about the action RPG Project Awakening. The last we saw of the game was back in 2018 when a trailer was finally revealed during the Tokyo Game Show. Now, new footage has been unveiled featuring the Sylesta engine demo on which the game runs on, confirmed by the official Cygames TechCon website. This video features the game's terrain and foliage. While it doesn't give any new details about the gameplay, it does show some beautiful scenery and what to expect in terms of surroundings in the game. When we last talked to Cygames back in 2019, they still had a few finer details to pin down, whether the direction would be more towards a heavily story-driven game or more focused on gameplay such as combat and things. What we do know is that the high fantasy concept seems to be prevalent with big boss battles to look forward to. In the latest footage released by developers Scar Studios and Devoured Studios for upcoming sequel Salt and Sacrifice, we get a closer look at mage hunting, crafting, and also some online co-op. The story setup for Salt and Sacrifice is that the main character is a marked inquisitor who's sentenced to hunt and destroy mages. Mages are powerful beings who have been corrupted by elemental energy, and it's down to marked inquisitors to get rid of them. While you can expect plenty of exploring like in the previous title Salt and Sanctuary, the sequel brings new mage hunts, multi-phase pursuits which extend throughout regions of the map we've already explored, resulting in major boss battles. Another feature shown during the video is online co-op. This means being able to team up with a friend and take down challenging bosses together, and using each other's builds to complement each other's combat. Salt and Sacrifice will be coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and PC via the Epic Games Store in Q1 2022. Outriders got a free update this week which arrived on November 16th called New Horizon for all platforms. An expansion will also be arriving next year, 2022, called Worldslayer. Developer People Can Fly have outlined some of the details about the free update, which introduces 4 new expeditions as well as an all-new transport system. Changes also came with the New Horizon update, which includes removed timers in expeditions, new weapon skins, rebalanced classes, skills, and mods. Tiago's expedition store and vendor items are getting a major overhaul with general improvements and updates. The first expansion, Worldslayer, will be joining next year as a paid edition. This will uncover secrets of Enoch and continue to explore the world. A full reveal for the expansion will happen in spring 2022, which means the release won't be happening until after spring. Outriders is available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store and Stadia. Drop by our Outriders wiki for all the latest info. Developer Shiro Games and publisher Shiro Unlimited have announced the tactical RPG Wartales will be coming to Steam Early Access on December 1st. Shiro is the same developer behind Eerieland and Northgard. This latest title is set nearly a century after the Great Plague, where the Edoran Empire has been ravaged by death and its inhabitants struggle for survival. Described as an expansive low fantasy world, players will embark into dangerous work as part of the warband, taking jobs for the right price. Visit taverns, farms, and duchies across the Edoran Empire, searching for the right people to help you grow your band of mercenaries. Wartales will release on Steam Early Access on December 1st, 2021 in English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Russian, Polish, and Portuguese for $30.99 USD. It's been some time since we've had a bit of an update for Bloodlines 2, but this week Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 had a small news update as part of the Q3 interim report for publisher Paradox Interactive. The publisher has shared that they are happy with the progress currently being made for Bloodlines 2, which is now under a new mystery developer. They also went on to share that it would be quite some time until they would be able to be in a position to provide an update on the release date. Bloodlines 2 is now under a very reputable and talented developer according to Paradox CEO Frederick Wester, which currently hasn't been named by the publisher. Wester shared that they have high hopes and that this title will be a good game that meets players' desires. In a live Q&A following the interim report, Paradox explained that they'd rather not disclose the name of the developer and let them focus fully on the game development without fans reaching out to them. Riot Games unexpectedly released the turn-based RPG Ruined King, a League of Legends story this week, which was launched during a special event in which the company shared details about more games underway. Ruined King is a turn-based RPG developed by Airship Syndicate, who also worked on the Darksiders Genesis game. The game was planned to be launched in early 2021, but was delayed to later this year for an unspecified date. In a rather fast twist of events, Riot officially announced the release date and released the game on Tuesday. The story follows the two regions in Runeterra, Bilgewater, which is a port town home to sea monster hunters, dock gangs and smugglers, then there is the Shadow Isles, a land cursed with a deadly black mist. This island will corrupt all those who come in contact with it. A mysterious enemy must be defeated by players taking on the roles of League of Legends' infamous champions Misfortune, Illel, Brum, Yasuo, Ari, and Pipe. Ruined King, a League of Legends story, is now available on Nintendo Switch, PC via Steam, GOG, and the Epic Games Store, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One for $39.99 USD. Publisher THQ Nordic and developer Piranha Bytes have released a new trailer featuring the factions of Elex 2. Elex 2 will have 5 playable factions according to the latest trailer: the Berserkers, the Outlaws, the Albs, the Clerics, and the Warcons. Each faction offers their own unique weapons and skills. Towards the end of the trailer, we get to see the main character use a light-up jetpack to fly around. There's even some in-air combat. The first title, Elex, was released in 2017 as a single-player action RPG by the same developer who'd worked on Gothic and the Risen series. In Elex 2, players will return to the post-apocalyptic sci-fi world of Magalan. The world is a mix of sci-fi and medieval-looking fantasy. Elex 2 will be releasing on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam on March 1st, 2022. Also this week, BioWare held a live stream which unveiled new footage for the upcoming expansion Star Wars: The Old Republic Legacy of the Sith, which will be releasing on December 14th, 2021. The expansion comes with new features, locations, and abilities. This also includes new combat styles, a return to Manaan, and new horror-inspired Operation and Flashpoint events. During the livestream, the developer revealed a number of new characters and returning characters that will be appearing in the next expansion. Returning characters include Darth Malgus, Major Anri, Arn Paralin, Lana Beniko, Talia Dare, and Darth Rivix. New characters joining this expansion are Colonel Gallo, Colonel Cord, and Darth Norik. This Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic expansion is quite an important one, as BioWare also shared that this will be the foundation of the next 10 years according to project director Keith Gannick. Star Wars: The Old Republic Legacy of the Sith will launch on PC on December 14th, 2021. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.